In the 2014 NBA Finals, Game 1 between the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs, something unexpected happened. Late in the game, LeBron James suddenly went down with severe muscle cramps. He had to be helped off the court by his teammates and was unable to continue playing.
Good crossover by James, and on the landing, immediately cramps up.
We've seen him again cramp up before in playoff situations, but it never seemed to be this severe.
This wasn't about skill. It wasn't about fitness, and it wasn't about effort. So what was actually happening? That's what we're going to answer and explain today.
Before we continue, this hydration education series is presented by Dr. Water. If you found this helpful, let us know in the comments. Share your hydration routine or your perspective. It might help someone else. Now, back to the science.
I'm Dr. John Torres, an emergency physician and the NBC medical correspondent. Hydration means that you're getting fluid into your body. The majority of what we have inside of us is water, and we need that water in order to survive. You have to get that from external sources, meaning you have to drink it.
But before we go further, let's step back and look at the bigger question. What would actually happen if you didn't drink enough water? Water isn't just something you drink when you're thirsty. It's one of the most critical components of how your body functions. From your brain, to your muscles, to your heart and circulation. Within just a few hours of inadequate hydration, blood volume begins to drop slightly. That makes it harder for your body to deliver oxygen and nutrients efficiently. Your brain senses this early. You may feel fatigue, reduced focus, or a mild headache. At this stage, performance often drops before you consciously feel dehydrated. As dehydration continues, electrolytes become more concentrated in the bloodstream. Electrolytes are minerals that allow nerves to send signals and muscles to contract. When water balance is disrupted, those signals become less efficient. Muscles may feel tight. Coordination suffers. Reaction time slows. This is one of the main reasons dehydration is closely linked to muscle cramping. Going back to the LeBron James moment, the conditions were extreme. High heat, intense physical output, and prolonged sweating. Under those conditions, even elite athletes can experience rapid fluid and electrolyte imbalance. That moment was a reminder that hydration isn't optional, even at the highest level of performance. As water loss continues over longer periods, blood volume drops further. The heart has to work harder to circulate blood. Body temperature becomes harder to regulate, increasing the risk of heat stress. Your kidneys respond by conserving water. Urine becomes darker. Waste removal becomes less efficient. Without enough water, cells begin to shrink. In the brain, this can impair cognition and coordination. In muscles, it increases the risk of cramps and injury. In extreme cases, dehydration can become dangerous. Thirst is a useful signal, but it often lags behind actual fluid needs. By the time you feel very thirsty, performance and focus may already be compromised. That's why hydration works best as a habit, not a reaction. Hydration is also about balance. Drinking water doesn't mean flooding the body. Too much plain water without electrolytes, especially during heavy sweating, can also disrupt balance. The goal is steady hydration that supports circulation, temperature control, and cellular function. Hydrogen water doesn't replace hydration basics. Water intake and electrolyte balance always come first. However, hydrogen water is being researched for its potential role in managing oxidative stress during physical or metabolic strain. For some people, it may act as a complementary hydration tool, not a substitute. Your body depends on water every minute of every day. Dehydration doesn't just affect thirst, it affects performance, recovery, focus, and resilience. Hydration is one of the simplest variables to control, yet one of the easiest to overlook. Proper water intake and electrolyte balance always come first, especially during physical stress or heavy sweating. Hydrogen water is best thought of as a possible complement to hydration, not a substitute. If this video helped you, like it, share it with someone who might find it useful, and leave a comment with your hydration routine or thoughts. Subscribe for more science-based hydration education from Dr. Water.